And how you guys doing? There's politicians in America, a lot of different people. Somebody communicated, I don't know who it was, but these politicians or their satellite controllers said that they could fuck up people's looks in America to where the women of the country would lust after the politicians or some shit like that. I want you to understand something. There's term limits in government. That restricts government from messing up anybody's looks in the country. Do you understand what that fucking means? And there's an impeachment process. So, in reference to any politician claiming they thought they could downgrade people of royalty or people of wealth or people that are celebrities or models or entertainers because they're politicians in government, no, this country's not owned by the government. This country is not owned by the politicians either. So, no, politicians do not have a right mutilating people of the country where people would think that the politician was better looking than other people. That is physical assault. That is treason, and that is communism, and that is socialism, and that is a violation of conformity laws that are supposed to protect the citizens and people and celebrities and individuals that are in America. So in reference to that CIA satellite controller or FBI satellite controller that claimed that he thought he could fuck up American people's teeth by shit-mouthing them with satellites or handheld lasers, that man has to be ordered into court. America has a status where politicians do not have a right mutilating celebrities or entertainers or people that are attractive or anybody for their activities of whatever their fucking problems are in government. You do not have a right mutilating, damaging, scarring, abusing, or manipulating to abuse, or manipulating, or making fabrications to mutilate by calling people's teeth fake. Or stealing penises because you wanted to call them fake because you got into government. That is treason. You do not have a right damaging people of this country because you're in politics and other people are more popular than you. This is not a communist country. Politics is never going to be the main focus of the people of this country as a whole, or as a particular total interest excluding other interests. That's why this country has freedom laws. People are not obligated to have to make politics a priority of everybody's life. People do not have to make politics or the president or the governors or mayors the main priority of existence in America. And there are laws that state that information. So in reference to the government or the CIA or the NSA claiming they thought they had a right fucking up people's looks because they were trying to make everybody worship the politicians, that is communism. And your government agents must appear in court based on your communications and your exaggerations and your falsifications and your violations of the rights of Americans in this country. And you have to tell the courts, and they have to do DNA tests to see what race and religion you are. So the courts have to know what your DNA is, where you came from, what your family history is, and if you are found guilty in the activity of illegal activities of mutilating, scarring, abusing, tagging, damaging, or shit-mouthing, or stealing penises, or stealing blood and sperm, you can get prosecuted for communism and treason in your government position. Read the fucking documents. And politicians can't change the laws to where they can abuse or steal or mutilate in America. Those government people need to show up in court for their crimes and their false statuses or their false activities of what they thought they'd have rights to do by mutilating, torturing, or stealing, or their activity of trying to steal status or slandering people's character because they're in government. You don't have a right, and you need to show up in court for your crimes.